What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this is the one that you got a sneak peek of from the live attack, the one that they had so many town hall tents. I think it was 25 or something crazy. I don't even know. They basically didn't try, and we got the perfect war. So nice job to everybody at OneHive. These wars kind of stink, but it is some decent practice for our town hall 9s hitting town hall 10s. Granted, they are rush town hall 10s, but you're going to have this sometimes. And having that skill to be able to deal with those Inferno Towers is something that's useful. I will do some Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10 attacks on the next video. I'll talk more about that in that video. Some people like it, some people don't, but I'm going to throw a few of them out there. This video is going to be exclusively Town Hall 10s versus Town Hall 10s. We're just going to knock off the first 4 bases, their hardest 4, and call it a video. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, but between the live attacks, this one and the Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10, you're going to get a pretty good segment of these attacks, so I hope you guys enjoy. First one is Snoop taking on their number 1, just sort of the box within a box style base, and Snoop does a really good job taking it apart. You'll see right here he comes at it from the queen side, I believe. Just right here, yeah, dropping down a golem, dropping down his queen immediately behind it, letting her start working, letting that golem do the tanking up front there, multi-inferno, so not going to go down too quickly, and the king as well, so that's going to lock onto that defensive queen and take her out immediately right there. Boom, she's down. A few balloons in here on the side just to start working his way into the base. Wants to let that queen, he wants to keep the queen from wrapping around that direction and push her towards the Inferno Tower that's right there, so that was pretty smart actually. The golems, the king, and a few balloons just sort of cut that funnel off up there, made sure that queen was going to head towards that Inferno Tower, so I like that. Then he just starts his Lava Hound attack. Snoop's doing a really good job of using these rage spells, or excuse me, haste spells instead of rages. When they're not needed. You'll see he did bring a rage, but it's for this Inferno Tower. We've talked about this before. A couple of balloons dropping on any defense building besides X-bows and Inferno Towers. They don't need the increased damage. The speed of movement is what really helps them. And those rage spells, while they do have smaller diameters, you see it really moves the balloons along to the next target very quickly. And Snoop is getting really good at using it for that matter. So at Town Hall 10, I think it's always good to have a mix, and probably maybe even at Town Hall 9, it's good to have a mix of maybe 1 or 2 rages and then some haste spells for your La Luna attacks. But we'll see, because right here at the end, at the back side, you can bring so many of them. You see here at the very back end of the raid, he's just keeping, when he needs it, he just keeps those balloons moving, keeps them haste, and just, here they go. I mean, look at this. He did this with a regular spell, a heal spell left, and a haste spell left. So 3 spell space that he didn't even use in this attack. Absolutely crushed it. Good job to Snoop. We'll fast forward as he gets the 3-star. All right. Next one we're going to look at, number 2, is Crispy Crunch, a new member to OneHive. Welcome, Crispy, and welcome to your first time on the channel. We're doing a really nice attack. I actually think this layout's a little more difficult than their number 1 was. Just it wasn't ranked as highly. You see, it does have the level 3 Inferno Towers, pretty well upgraded air defense and archer towers and wizard towers and all that. So not a super easy base, honestly. Crispy wrote a really nice attack here. Just drops down a golem, a couple wizards, obviously, to back it up and to take out. I like how he doubled up the wizards there to take out that defensive queen. She stepped out and boom. And then right there, throwing that king in on that, had a hole in the base there. So the king's going to get in, take out an archer tower and an air defense there. Beautiful. And now just doing like a little baby, not even a queen walk, but sort of that direction, putting a golem down in front of her and just letting her sit back and doing her thing. And she's going to obviously step up and take out another archer tower and an air defense. You see that the little mini kill squad over here taking out a Tesla, archer tower, stuff like that. I mean, really a nice, pretty good section of the space. You're over a third of this base taken out before the Lava Hound part even starts. Now, both Inferno Towers to deal with, but you see that Crispy brought 3 free spells. That's really nice, and 2 rages. The rages are for that core. He's got a haste spell as well, but knows he's got to get to that core, get that rage on those Inferno Towers. And I like bringing the 3 freezes. I mean, he's keeping this core basically out of commission. That last freeze there, both of those Inferno Towers can actually be taken out with one freeze because they're both touching the Town Hall. I would like to see him go a little bit more aggressive, drop that right in, thread the needle there and get both of those Inferno Towers with the second one. Could have done it with all three of them, but he was stopping expos and other things there that also helped the raid. So right here, the last few defenses in that core are about to go down. He did it. He had a haste spell still in the bag, so really didn't need all of it. Just absolutely crushed it. It was a good game plan and well executed. Good job to Crispy. As we fast forward, you see the 3-star right there. Boom. All right, next one is Snoop again. Snoop with a 6-star war, you beast. Again, I think these second two were harder layouts than the first one was. So this was a pretty impressive attack and did it with a really nice 5 golem go-ho. To come at it from the side here, just made a nice funnel. The base is sort of a natural funnel too. You see kind of once you get to those army camps, it's a pretty big gap. Everything's going to be drawn into this quadrant over here. Wall breakers to let everything in. Here goes the golem, all moving in, dropping the king down right behind them. And as they get into that core with that jump spell there, obviously they are going to soak up all of that damage from the Inferno Towers. They're going to get out in front. I love everything about this base is perfect for this attack. The golems are going to move past the king and queen because they're going to stay there and work on those storages and stuff. The king did pull his king in a little bit, but right there, it drops the rage. They're going to get into that core, and once they're in that core, that first Inferno Tower is going down in no time here. The queen sitting back, she's going to get that air defense. The king already went up and got 1 air defense. So right here, you're going to have the defensive queen's dead, 2 air defenses, an Inferno Tower. Snoop's got this one in the bag. All he's got to do is let them clean up that core and send his hogs in on the side here. You can see that the rest of the base all completely compact. No place for giant bombs, no place for spring traps. I actually would have sent these hogs in much earlier than what Snoop did. I'm not exactly sure why he waited as long as he did, but he gets the job done. Drops them right there. I think maybe there was some mistapping or something there because I think he might have thought he had dropped the CC when he had not. He brought the hogs in the CC. Has 1 more heal spell left for him. Goes ahead and drops it. I like that he went ahead and dropped it on this one instead of trying to hold it. That old saying, you can't heal dead hogs. Keep them up as early as you can because the fewer defenses that are targeting them, the fewer defenses that are capable of targeting them, they can sort of just make it at the end like they do right here. 1 last quadrant to go. The queen's helping out some. Oh, I'm sorry. He has another heal spell there as well. It already showed 1 there. My bad. But drops the last heal spell there and cleans up those last few defenses. Again, love the army composition for this base. It was perfect. Did a great job funneling everything into that core. And then, again, the hogs were the perfect thing to take out the rest of it. No giant bomb possibilities, no spring trap possibilities, just wide open spaces for the hogs to run free and take out all those defenses. Excellent job, Snoop. Excellent war, buddy. All right, Tim taking on number 4 is the last one we're going to watch, and we're going to wrap this thing up. You can see the bases start getting a little lower on the defensive level. This one's basically Town Hall 9 level with level 2 Infernos. Pretty high level King and Queen actually in the 20s, so that's pretty good. Just sends in a couple of golems here, let them start tanking. King and Queen and Wizards, creating the funnel, moving in, starting to take out some defenses. Obviously, that King locking onto that defensive Queen right away. His offensive Queen even got a shot or 2 in on her. And then drops the jump spell. Again, 2 air defenses right here bunched together, right with the Inferno Tower and the Queen. Just bad base layout. Tim takes full advantage. Love the free spell right there. Grab both of those Inferno Towers. That's awesome. You can see the 2 air defenses are already down, and boom, right there goes the first air defense. The Queen is going to go ahead and lock onto the Town Hall that's in her way there. But that's good. He's got a 1-star and 30% of the base taken care of before he ever starts to deploy his air attack with the Queen dead, with 2 air defenses dead, and with 1 Inferno Tower. So this is definitely a win. Just has to deploy everything out, be smart about it, drop spells where they're needed. Does have a free spell left over for that second Inferno Tower and 2 rages and a haste spell. So instead of going with 3 and 1 on the haste rage, he went ahead and brought the 2 rages and just the 1 haste spell. And I remember, I don't even think he uses the haste spell, but I've watched a lot of attacks. I might have it confused. But goes ahead, drops the rage. He's going to start propelling those balloons into the core. He wants to get to that Inferno Tower as quickly as possible. And as you can see there, boom, very quickly got there. Didn't even use the free spell on the Inferno Tower because they got there so fast. Really didn't need it. He does go ahead. It's the rage I think he might have saved. Anyways, he's got this one in the bag. Just a few defenses left. Right there, the rage at the very end. The balloons are going to take out all those last few defensive buildings. And right here, just a few cleanup troops on the backside to help out. Really nice attack, Tim. Sorry I got confused on that one. You guys don't understand. When I watch, 20 3 stars on Rush Town Hall 10, sometimes these attacks do run together. And I forget which one I'm looking at until I actually see it again. So sorry about that, but a beautiful attack by Tim. And also, again, just a great job by everybody at OneHive. To get a perfect war is never easy, regardless of the situation. It's not easy to get all the bases cleaned up, but that's exactly what we got done. Hey, looky there. Most heroic attack. Good job, Jake. All right, guys, that is it. Hope you liked the video. I hope you're looking forward to the Town Hall 9s, taking out some of these Town Hall 10s. Until next time, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.